It will be good to think if we can bring out some instrument to measure the depth of meditation. Will that be possible?
But there's a lot of data available today on the effects of transcendental meditation on the physiological effect of the body.
Well, in Germany we started on very different fields already 4 years ago. For instance, we had some measurements at Tübingen University with some sort of plethysmographs. That's a machine to measure the volume of blood flow per time through a part of the body. The doctor was very astonished during this experiment. It was a matter of fact, he checked then the heart activity too, and he found that heart activity was constant. And that means that out of the increase, a very good increase of the blood flow, they concluded that resistance of the blood flow was decreasing during meditation, that the blood was flowing easier through the body.
Is everything okay in there, Peter?
Just fine.
I'd like you to sit with your eyes closed, please. Okay.
Now I'd like you to start meditation, Peter.
All right.
These are the electroencephalograph patterns of a subject who's practicing transcendental meditation. We're trying to measure here the production of alpha waves in the individual to see whether there are any distinguishable changes, and we're also interested to see exactly what the heart rate and other physiological measurements change during transcendental meditation. In this particular experiment, we're running electrodes off his head and we're measuring him here by the electroencephalograph. And this is processed through a computer over there, tape recorder, and connected to the computer console over here. And by that way, we can make an analysis of exactly what patterns are going on during his brain. In another laboratory, we're testing oxygen consumption, pH, and blood pressure. And there the results are also very significant. We find that during meditation, the individual gets in a state which we could call restful alertness. That is, his metabolic rate and oxygen, which is measured by oxygen consumption, is shown to decrease to a level which is much lower than during sleep in a very short time. And it's very interesting that during meditation, there is a very unique change which doesn't seem to occur during any other state of consciousness. It's as if the state attained by a transcendental meditator was a fourth state of consciousness. And we can distinguish it from techniques like autosuggestion and hypnosis just by the very fact that an individual practicing transcendental meditation can, within 5 minutes, reduce his metabolism to such a low level.
I've found in my own experience that transcendental meditation is a very good modality to relieve the pressure and the tension in the person, thereby reducing the blood pressure and the pulse rate. More normal pulse rate, more normal blood pressure. And this I have found in my own particular case, whereas nothing else ever did help the situation like meditation has. And I've only been meditating a little over 3.5 months.
As a doctor, you would know more.
Yes, in my case, it's been very remarkable.
There are other researchers, too, in the United States and in Germany, some at Harvard, at Stanford, who are conducting similar research and finding the same results. So we are interested in collaborating to show that these results might have practical value. Recently, in contacting one researcher, when he heard about these changes in oxygen consumption, he was very interested in its application to space travel. And they're having a seminar on how to improve the quality of living in space. And they've invited me to present my paper there and bring out how meditation might really be just the answer for the space program in terms of oxygen consumption, in terms of stress situations, psychological factors, and things like this.
Isn't this kind of a mystical religion?
No, it's not mystical and it's not a religion. It's a scientific technique. Nothing is left to mysticism. Mysticism means some mystery, something unknown, and we leave nothing to chance here.
Mystical is something which appears to be something, but we don't know from where it comes. Transcendental meditation provides a way of inquiry, systematic inquiry and experience of the finer regions of life. So the whole process we call it scientific, because at every step there is an experience.